Hey, ¿qué pasa, cracks? Bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de Vampire. Recordando donde nos quedamos el otro día, que fue que debido a que le cerramos el chiringuito a la doctora esa que estaba en plan... Tenía como una... ¿Cómo decirlo? Como una clínica clandestina. Le cerramos el chiringuito y debido a eso murió gente. Fue un poco culpa nuestra, que podíamos haber dejado, pero claro, era ilegal. Nosotros estábamos yendo por la parte legal. Aunque hoy vamos a matar a mucha gente y no creo que eso sea muy legal, pero... ya sabemos que cada decisión cuenta. F. Bueno, pero en verdad murió gente que ni siquiera vemos, ¿sabes? Que ni siquiera son tal cual personajes principales. Son, pues te ponen... Han muerto NPCs. Que ni siquiera los ves, ¿sabes? ¿Qué visión tenemos? Informa de la situación a Lady Ashbury. Estoy por mejorar... A ver, se puede mejorar la estaca. Nivel 2, ¿eh? Podemos intentar mejorar la estaca, ya que la usamos mucho, ¿eh? La estaca la usamos mucho. Vamos a mejorarla. Vale, ya no podemos más. Estaca corriente. Ahora... ahora pega más, ahora pega más. Vale. Eso por ahí. Y lo que tenemos es el hacha. Lo que más estamos usando es el hacha, ¿no? Nivel 2. Podemos intentar mejorarlo. Para que quite más. Venga, vamos a mejorarlo. Let's go. Ya tenemos algo más mejorado para pegar fuerte. La pava está aquí a la vuelta, creo, ¿no? Sí. Vamos a ir cogiendo... ¿No puedo coger aquí? No, no me deja coger nada. A ver, a ver, a ver. ¿Cómo? ¡Hostia! No se ha controlado. A la verga, no se ha controlado, ¿eh?
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Pues si esta mata a la gente, yo también, joder. La convenció de su deseo. Él confiaba en usted. No deja de ser una asesina. Él confiaba en usted.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Hostia. A ver, al fin y al cabo somos vampiros.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey.
Exacto.
We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my
Hace una
agitated
caricia en
state.
un mordisco.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's
No preguntes tanto.
identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
Vamos, 50
If you have an
chelines.
inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Sobre Londres, sobre mí. Sobre mí. La voz en mi cabeza, soy un vampiro, ¿por qué me abandonaron? A ver, soy un vampiro, está claro ya, ¿no?
I
¿Por qué
don't
abandonar?
understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
¿Cómo nacen los vampiros? Podría ser un error. ¿Cómo nacen?
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny.
Joder.
If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Anda.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Lavo en mi cabeza. Bueno, a preguntarle
A
yo.
vampire.
Such a crude word. Penny dreadfuls and drunken hags.
Me ha petado todo el oído.
No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
¿Usted es un Econ también?
An Ekon too.
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I...
How to put it?
Todos los
All
Econs son
Ekon
vampiros.
are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon.
Joder.
We
Vaya,
are
vaya
a
liada,
branch of the immortal tree.
Todos los Econs son vampiros, pero no todos los vampiros son Econs.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Joder. ¿Es usted mi creadora? Porque esto... ¿Es usted... ¿Te imaginas? ¿Es ella mi creadora?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Swansea la deja matar. ¿Cuántos años tiene? ¿Por qué no se... Ah,
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate
O sea, el
man.
Dr. Swansea
He's trying to find
le
a solution
permite...
for our
Le permite alimentarse de la
Until that
peña.
happens, he is clever enough to understand
Pues
that
yo
I
también lo
only
hago.
feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure.
Yo tampoco, yo lo hago por la experiencia. Que necesito experiencia.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop
Joder, ¿cuántas
wasn't
preguntas
the
tienes para esta
vampire
tía, tú?
that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire?
Not a true vampire. A
Son
deformed
vampiros fake.
offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser
Vamos, que los Skulls son los vampiros fake.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27.
27.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Pues no, no te guardo secretos.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Entonces tenemos que averiguar cuál es nuestro creador, claro.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't...
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
La gripe española ha provocado todo
The
esto.
Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the...
Madre mía, cuántas cosas tiene que preguntar a esta tía.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue.
Nadie sabe nada de nuestro creador.
But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as...
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline.
Conocí a varios cazadores de
When I
vampiros.
awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Antaño gloriosa.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They
O sea, que quieren
You make them
matarnos.
sound like some sort of cult.
more a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I bid you farewell.
Ya
I
hemos
must
acabado.
quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Espérate, no tengo nada más que
Yes,
decir, ¿no?
Jonathan.
May I ask?
Please do.
No, ya está.
I bid you
Madre mía, textaco que nos ha echado la tía esta, ¿eh? Dios. Vaya turrita. Me ha contado toda la vida. A ver qué nos cuenta.
evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
He analizado la sangre, los síntomas fueron diferentes en Francia. He analizado la
I've just
sangre.
looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Si es nada que puedo convertir. Ah, me diré si es.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
Demasiado peligroso, ya lo he hecho. Convertiré Londres en mi reino. ¿Le decimos eso tal cual? Convertiré Londres en mi reino. No, no creo que sea solo... Eso voy a decir.
And why not? What did Stoker say about the children of the night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
Está
We'll discuss
flipando,
this
tío.
more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather
Malas
bad
noticias, Bu.
news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
¿Su hermana?
My sister.
She's to be buried this evening
¿Cómo?
at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
La palma,
I'm
mi
sorry,
hermana.
Jonathan.
La palma, mi
Please
hermana.
accept my condolences.
La palma, mi hermana. Y Jonathan, mira cómo se la ha tomado, ¿eh? Se la ha tomado como... Ah, bueno, vale.
I need to talk to you, Ed.
Please do so.
A ver qué tenemos que preguntar. La enfermera cree y no volverá. Un hospital... La enfermera cree. Vamos a decirle que no va a
Will not
volver.
be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
Le pedí que dimitiera. Chantajeaba a Lady Ashbury. Se ha ido para no volver. Le pedí que dimitiera.
Perhaps too capable. Nurse Crane also ran an illicit
Contaré la verdad.
dispensary in Whitechapel. I had to ask for her resignation.
I see. Well, we'll just have to manage
¿Se la
without her
toma bien?
assistance.
Un hospital
So you
subvencionado.
manage a hospital financed by a vampire.
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
¿Cómo la conoció?
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me,
Este
I
no me está
praise the
empezando a caer a mí
lady's
muy bien,
exemplary
¿eh?
moral fiber.
Si le deja a la otra, en plan, alimentarse de los pacientes, no sé, ¿eh? Yo creo que este va a acabar yendo por mal camino, ¿eh? Yo creo que va a acabar yendo por mal camino. Sobre los
Do you know
cazadores de
anything about
vampiros.
the vampire hunters in the East?
Without a doubt, it's the guard of Prewen. Zealots to the last man.
¿De dónde vienen? Están muy bien organizados. ¿De dónde vienen?
Where do they come from?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention, but they concluded vampires were a scourge.
O sea, van a full a por los vampiros.
Definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
We'll talk later.
Chao. Pues sí, no sé, ¿eh? No me acaba de llamar del todo este pavo. Parece el típico que luego va a dar un giro inesperado y va a ser el malo o algo. No sé, porque me da esa sensación. Vamos a pillar cosas de por aquí. De aquí a aquí. Y luego de aquí a aquí. Que igualmente para la derecha es donde está lo del cementerio. Vale, aquí tengo un enemigo. Intenta cargármelo. Vale. Venid, venid. Oh, máquina. Lo llevaste. Aquel ni se ha coscado, Vale, fuera. Me voy a curar. Aquel pobre ni se ha coscado, Se va a coscar ahora. Ahora te va a coscar. Vaya combo, tú. Vaya combo, imparable. Estamos imparables. Hay algo aquí por coger. Chelines. No, está bien custodiado, el cementerio. Joder.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
A ver, no te queda otra, colega. Vale, es Y adelante. Vale, hay varios caminos. Nueva investigación. Derrota a los Skull. Ah, que hay una mujer aquí en peligro. Vale, vale. Hay que ayudarle, hay que ayudarle.
Who are you? What do you want?
Nada, la sombra literal es mi habilidad favorita, tío.
Somebody help!
La sombra es mi habilidad favorita, tío. Esto ponerla aquí sin la sombra, irte y ¡pam! Y que peten.
What do you want?
Increíble. Señora, ya está salvado usted. No se preocupe.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
Porque son
They've lost
Skulls.
their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun.
Chau,
Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Ok. Vale, parece ser que no tenemos nada de información sobre ella. Esta puede que sea, pues, otra próxima
It's locked.
cena.
Carnage. This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker.
Madre.
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Vale, pues esto es como una misión secundaria. Hay que seguir el rastro de sangre. ¿Dónde va el rastro de sangre? ¿Dónde está el rastro de sangre? Por aquí. Si no nos ponemos a hacer 700 mil. Skull errático. Nos ponemos a hacer 700 misiones antes de ir a la principal. Eso siempre pasa, ¿Todo eso son Skulls? Ah, vale, son ratas también. Digo, ahí estoy viendo. Hostia, que hay muchos,
As I feared. Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Vale, por suerte podemos con todos, porque estamos mamadísimos. Hostia, este es tocho, cuidado. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay! Bueno, espérate. Voy a poner esto aquí, ¿sí? ¡Ay, que me mata! ¿Ese qué pasa? ¡Samuel! Este será el de la misión. Este será el de la misión, porque tiene más vida que... Vamos, madre mía. ¿Qué pasa, Samuel? ¿Necesitas ayuda? Cuidado. Vale. Poco a poco. ¿Lo pillamos? Tío, este sí tiene vida, tío. Menos mal que le he pegado con la lanza. A tiempo. Y sigue fallando así, Johnny. ¡Ay, ay, ay, ay! ¡Hostia! ¡Hostia! La madre que lo parió, ¿cómo pega, tú? Espérate, aléjate. Cara, encima se va a curar vida, tío. ¡Hostia! ¡Hostia! La que me ha pegado en un momento, ¿no? Uy. Me la he jugado, ¡Ay, ay, me... ¡Hermano! Pero, ¿cómo quita tanto, tío? ¿Pero cómo quita tanto? Literal está así. Este es él. Chavales, este es él. Mira. Este es él, así. Y de repente te hace ¡pa! Muerto. Aniquilado. Literal. vida ahora, tío. Ah, no, no se cura. Sí, sí se cura, sí se cura, sí se cura. Bro, no tengo resistencia. No te cabréis, hombre. Te van a salir arrugas. ¡Ay! Vale, está casi. Vamos, está un toque, ¿eh? ¡No! ¿Cómo he esquivado eso? No me lo creo. ¡Vamos! ¡Guau, loco! Muete ratas. Muete ratas porque madre mía, ¿eh? Y hay ratas. Hostia, puto. Me voy a quitar el pellejo igual que a mí. Me deja poner esto ahora. Y lo he fallado. Ah, espérate, que se apunta otro más a la fiesta, ¿sabes? Hostia, ¿cuántos son, tú? ¡Madre! ¡Madre! Pero ¿cómo son tantos, tú? No me das cuenta. No me das cuenta. ¿Qué pasa? Que yo no reparto caramelos ni nada, chavales. ¿Cómo viene tanta gente aquí? ¡Ah! Qué vida. Uf, un momento, ahora leo, ¿vale? Vale, fuera. Joder, cómo han venido tantos en un momento, tío. Esta no es la misión principal, pero bueno. Señora, ¿qué hace aquí, señora?
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is...
I do apologize.
Yes, I am.
Vale, ya tenemos información de esta señora. Su vida en Londres. Sobre la muerte de su marido.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little
estamos consiguiendo muchas pistas, rápido de esta señora.
This terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
Capaz lo sabrás, exacto. ¿Por qué se
The
culpa?
Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick.
As harsh as this sounds,
Otra pista, ¿eh?
we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh.
Tenemos bastante información ya de ella. Nos queda... ¿Estáis viendo eso? Nos queda solo una pista y ahora mismo nos da 2400 de experiencia. Esta pava es un bocadillo de caviar. Esto es un bocadillo de caviar, ¿eh? Solo nos da 2400. Lo que no sé si vamos a poder sacarle la última pista ahora. Yo creo que no, ¿eh?
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family?
Jamón ibérico de
I
bellota.
have family and friends, but I need to be here alone.
Todos lloramos la pérdida de nuestro modo, es más duro en soledad. La tristeza puede ser una trampa horrible.
I've seen
Vamos a intentar
deaths in my life,
ser buenos con ella para que nos dé la
and we
última
all
pista.
grieve in our own way.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr.
Vale, bien. Ha salido bien. Su vida en Londres ya lo tenemos a tope. Novedades.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I heard that she used to help the refugees. but unfortunately you don't see her around anymore.
Preguntas personales. Debería marcharse a casa. Dejé morir a mi hermana. Uf, ¿cuál de las dos? ¿Y si le decimos dejé morir a mi hermana y me dice eres un cabrón? No sé, que se cabrea o algo. Vamos a...
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I wanted you to know that you have done nothing wrong.
Bien, bien, no. Nos consolidamos con ella.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we
Ya es hora de
start
que
to
ambos
rebuild
comencemos a
our
reconstruir
lives,
nuestras vidas.
you and I.
¿Te imaginas que quiere una relación y me la cargo ahora? Debería marcharse a casa.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your
Vale.
honesty and your
Está contenta con
wisdom,
nosotros.
Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
You realize you
Bueno, esto es más o menos lo mismo que antes. Bueno, espérate, ¿eh? Hay decisión tocha aquí, ¿eh? Usted no está muerta, discúlpeme si le he afligido. Estoy de acuerdo con usted. Estoy de acuerdo con usted.
I believe silence has a curative effect for the pain.
No la vayamos a cagar ahora.
I suppose it provides space for reflection.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
Creo que no le vamos a sacar la última, ¿eh? No tenemos más opciones.
Goodbye for now.
Te ha quedado alguna de poder hacerlo de... Perfecto, ¿eh?
Few graves
La próxima vez que nos encontremos con ella tendremos que hablar.
connected from the others then.
Dios, es que vaya de experiencia que da, ¿eh? 2400 y no está a tope. En principio es ahí arriba. ¿Y cómo subo ahí arriba? Ah, será por donde estaba la pava. Y luego para la izquierda, ¿no? Vale, por aquí.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Claro, te puedes presentar a tu madre habiendo matado a tu hermana, obviamente.
This thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing
Había
this.
bastantes ratitas. Que luego no sabemos contra quién nos tenemos que enfrentar. Vale, aquí estamos.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed.
Pues ya se podía haber
and we
convertido en vampiro
commit
nuestra
her
hermana,
body
por lo
to
menos
the
no moría.
ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Está la mama.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Joder. La que has liado, Johnny. Sí crees, ¿eh? resucítala o algo.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan,
Ojo. Ah, vale,
there
la
is
pava esa.
nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
Me siento como un hipócrita, era la bondad personificada, parece un chiste muy malo. Era la bondad
She was a
personificada.
good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head.
Momento sad.
Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
Dígame cómo. Aprendo cada noche.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Sigo su consejo, no soy hombre de fe, quizá tenga razón. Quizá tenga
You may
razón.
be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan.
Vamos a hacer las paces con nosotros mismos y después nos vamos a
It's
cargar a
you
alguien.
who wants to confess, I think.
Vamos a tener que ir a 2x3. Pues nada, para allá que vamos a ir. ¿Qué cojones? Ah, vale, que se ha roto la tumba esa. Digo, buh. Aquí se levanta mi hermano.
Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah.